Welcome to the Built Different podcast. Let's get it.
Welcome to the Built Different podcast. My name is obviously Thomas Saxby. This is Matt Serrano. This is episode 2 of A Different Conversation. So what are we going to talk about today? Not you drinking water, obviously.
No, I can't do that. So, last episode you brought up a lot of really good points about a lot of the shit going on in 2020, how it was changing people. But you didn't really go in depth of how it, like, affected you in your life. And so...
You're just trying to hit hard that fast?
Trying to hit hard fast. Trying to get deep.
All right, man. Yo, you know we go way back? I think you mentioned it today. It was like, what, 10 years?
Something like that.
10 years, man? Yeah, you've been one of the truest friends, huh?
Yeah. It's been a tough time.
Bro, it has been, right? Yo, 2020 was a funny-ass year, though. I mean, I know I didn't touch too much up on it when, obviously, we were in the first episode of the podcast, but, like, yo, imagine raising a kid through that time?
Yeah.
Bro, she was young.
Yeah.
She was young. I was struggling.
Yeah.
But... I did make a lot of money during that time.
You were an insurance dude, bro.
Oh, yeah. And I made a lot of money during that time. There was a lot of money to be made. But before we dig too deep...
Yes,
I do want to take the shot. All right, cool. Do you want us to snap again whenever we go back into it? All right. So, yeah. Definitely do want to take a shot. Again. Well, you said, what, 11 years of friendship?
Something like that. Around that time.
Just so you guys know, I am horrible with this shit.
You all right?
Oh, we gonna be good. Oh, yeah, we definitely gonna be good, but I'm horrible at this, so this is gonna be... We're gonna do 6 of those.
That's tough. Holy.
So No, that's good. We're gonna do 6 of those, and I promise you my reaction's not gonna change, because boy, I am a bitch when it comes to shots.
Gotta get into the Henny, bro.
But thank God I have the RB. Oh, it was right in the mic. So yeah, I mean, 2020 was wild.
It was a fun year.
But it's funny how many people can take advantage of such a bad time.
I'll say for me, nothing bad happened to me that year, low key.
I mean, it was weird raising a kid and going to work during that time. Yeah. And outside was absolutely hilarious. Yeah. Can we talk about how hilarious outside was though?
It was weird. There was a lot of...
Bro, you had people in like almost full suits.
Yeah, they were like
outside.
Hazmat suits. Like they were just going around looking like it was Fallout. Like, yeah, it was looking crazy outside. They had gas masks. They were going nuts.
Dude, gas mask. They had like the brolic ass gloves.
Yeah. Like they worked on a steam engine or something. They were going off.
And I just remember, like, did you ever like go through like being in public and having to hold in a cough?
All this time, yo, I did it one time, and this was like peak COVID. This was like definitely like around April, May-ish. So we were still in quarantine, and I had a cough because like I had just had a tickle in the throat.
Bro, imagine having allergies, man.
Oh yeah, you're tough.
So
when it comes to
at work, which I won't mention the name.
Oof.
But I got escorted out of my building for having sniffles from allergies.
Bro, it was bad because people didn't know. People just guessed every symptom was a symptom for COVID, low key. If you were any type of sick, people were just like, yeah, you got...
I walked into my HR department and I was like, hey, so I know my body by now. I know I have allergies. Please don't kick me out. I don't have COVID.
You was out?
And they're like, oh, it's okay. Just answer. Because like when we go in, we had to like fill this thing out on our phones before we got in that said if we had symptoms or not. They were like, just don't lie on it. You can get fired for lying. And then one of the symptoms was sniffling. So I was like, yeah, I gotta.
Well, that's what it was tough for me because I work in a fridge warehouse. Fucking so like.
Bunch of prostitutes.
Sniffle, yeah, oh yeah, out of prison. But I have sniffles all year round because I'm working in 30 degrees. So like that's literally the symptom of working in a warehouse. And they're like, you might be sick, and I'm like, all right, do I go home?
Working from home So you never got to experience that because you were
can't like build pallets from home. That's tough.
it got lonely. That's the only thing is like when you're home for so long, for so many days in a row, you just get like super lonely. I was cuddling my pillows a little bit more.
That's a little bit crazy. I don't know.
I mean, am I a maniac?
You're definitely a demon. I just don't know if like I could have been a non-essential worker because sitting at home. Nah.
How would you work a warehouse from home?
No, I'm saying if I had another job, I don't know if I could have done that because, bro, at home 24/7 all day every day.
But what was the most challenging part for you in 2020? It's such a fascinating year because like it's gonna be in like textbooks and shit.
I mean, we lived through an event in history. Like most people, they don't think like whatever they went through is about to be in a history book. And that shit is about to be in a history book. All the
what do you think the picture is going to be like? You know how like when we open the textbooks,
it's going to be people in hazmat suits. It's going to be people with big ass face masks in the stores. It's going to make it look like it was a fucking Black Plague. It's going to be bad. The fucking riots, they're going to be in the history books. All those.
The weed got better in 2020 though. I mean,
I wouldn't know.
Yo, this guy doesn't smoke weed, by the way. This guy does not smoke weed.
Dabbled.
I'm definitely judging.
It's all right, bro.
So how have you lived this long without smoking weed?
I got that.
Yo, can we tell that story of the time that we went out?
Which time?
And you thought that you had liver failure?
Oh my god.
Yo, this guy, man.
All right, so it was the Bombers and Vibes Day.
Oh yeah, so obviously we're from upstate New York, so the clubs here, bars or whatever you want to call them, they're
pretty shit.
Yeah, but we always make the best of a good time. So we got really really drunk, and this guy decides to throw up really really hard.
See now you're wrong. You're wrong.
How am I wrong?
We get Jose home. We get him to the kitchen, and he just lets everything in his body out. And so I'm sitting there. And I just smell it, and I'm like, well, there it is, because I don't puke. I'm 90% of the time I never puke when I get drunk. And so I smelled his puke, and I'm like, well, I got to puke. So I went out to the porch, had nothing to puke. And so I just am trying to force myself to puke over their railing. And so
I walk out, and this guy is not even puking. He's just like,
I was trying to force it out.
Just like over and over and over, and then that shit was disgusting.
I was heaving.
I puked. I didn't even puke in a good spot. I puked on the steps.
Yeah. Like I totally came out. And
I puked on the steps, but bro, this guy had like redness in his eye or yellowness and redness.
I popped a blood vessel in my eye from trying to push to puke so hard. So it looked like I had a showering gun. If anyone
popped a blood vessel in his eye.
Yeah, it was demon.
And I remember he called me. He's like, "Bro."
Well, not because my mom's like said I looked yellowish, so she said I had like jaundice or some shit, so liver failure and all.
Matt called me. He's like, "Yo, bro." He's like,
"Deep."
I'm not ever drinking again. I'm not ever drinking again, man. Or I'm at least gonna take it slow.
Months later, we were.
Oh yeah, a month later we were out again. But he's like, "I'm gonna take it slow, man. I think." Yeah, something happened to my liver, man. I was like, bro, what?
You guys thought I was gonna die, but I had a red eye for like 3 months.
Bro, when you're just like, oh yeah, something happened to my liver. What do you want me to do?
Bro, they had me in the hospital for like 10 hours doing tests on me. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh man. So I think we can open this up with a topic. Another shot first.
Yes, sir.
Time to die. I feel like everyone's going to get a kick out of my reaction every time we take a shot.
Just don't go full-fledged into the mic.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take shots every time we bring up a new topic, and we got 5 of them, so there's 5 more shots. Maybe there's more shots cuz I feel like by the 3rd or 4th I'm going to be pretty daring. And this guy Matt probably he poured me a baby shot, thank God. So we're gonna start with obviously the topic that obviously rocked 2020, which was COVID.
Yep.
It kind of has a conspiracy theory twist to it, but we're just gonna talk about it in general. So what is your thoughts on the whole COVID situation? You don't have to get political. That's not what we're here for. Mind you, just a disclaimer. We don't ever mean to get political, but if we accidentally drink a little bit of too much Henny, anything is possible. So maybe Hilary Clinton comes up in the conversation.
Yeah, disclaimer.
Maybe Hillary Clinton comes up in the conversation. Maybe she does. Yo, Hillary Clinton's bad. She's not. Hillary Clinton ain't bad to you?
He's pretty shot.
Bro, I don't know. There's just like, for me, there's just something about powerful women.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude, like the girl I'm with right now is powerful. Every girl I'll be with moving forward, if there is more, like, they're going to be powerful. I'm not afraid of that shit.
Doesn't mean she's bad.
Hillary Clinton is, like, I don't know, like, I mean, like, bad as in, like...
She's a bad person. She's not a bad...
Yeah, but, like...
bitch.
She's got that, like, she's got that criminal edge to her. She gets her hands dirty. And she was a ride or die for Bill, because Bill was doing her dirty.
Nah, he was going...
Yeah, he was doing her dirty.
Bill's for the people, too. He's
Bill is definitely for the people. If you get head in the Oval Office, you're different. You're solidified as a human being.
Son made at least 3 album covers when he was president. My man Bill's... he's elite. But she's not bad, bro.
I think that's an argument for a different day.
Okay, you brought it up. I mean, what?
Bro, 4 days before she got into... No, not get into it, because obviously she didn't. But 4 days before she did the election results came out, she threatened Russia. That was pretty bad. Like, bro, she woke up one day, right? Got out of bed looking crazy, and I bet you, like, Bill sleeps in a different bed. Like, I feel like...
Holy...
When you get to a certain point in life, I feel like when you get to a certain age, you just sleep in different beds, and especially with their situation, bro, they just get to it and then go to separate beds.
I also say I feel like he be smoking her, but all right. My man Bill be putting in work.
That's disgusting. But she's bad though.
Which is it? Is it
Like,
disgusting or bad?
Because during Trump's inauguration, did you see Bill Clinton and how derpy he looked and how he was just staring at Michelle Obama?
And Ariana Grande, when they were doing the singing part, like a few weeks later for the presidential thing.
Ariana Grande performed?
For something presidential-ish, or maybe a funeral for somebody who died. Like, that was a big, like... There was somebody...
That's two totally
I don't remember what it is. There was somebody in office or something that died, and she performed at it. And my man Bill was going nuts in the crowd. He was bugging the fuck out.
Yo, Bill's a fucking rock star.
Oh, yeah, bro. Bill's a demon, bro.
Yo, some of these presidents we've had are total gangsters. But COVID... Wait, hold on.
You said no politics, but politics. And
Politics.
Politics.
Politics. We gotta cheer again.
Yeah, that was pretty
The
rough.
politics. Oh my god.
Good?
We're gonna be okay, man.
I'm chilling.
So COVID.
What was... You see, you had a question before you said she was bad, but I don't remember what the fuck that was.
That's because, like, Hillary Clinton being bad
Right,
is
that's
such
done.
a powerful
That's done.
thought,
That's
though.
done. That's done. We're not talking about
such a
her
powerful
anymore, bro.
thought.
We don't need to talk about her anymore.
No, I just said, like, what's your total opinion on COVID?
I mean, COVID...
Is it a conspiracy? Is it not? Give us the spicy details. Let's get hot and heavy in here.
The country needed a way to control us. If we're gonna go conspiracy route, I'm not saying I don't really try to believe
We're hitting home runs in our first at bat.
but I mean, yeah, like they needed a way to get us to sit the fuck at home. They needed a way to control our money, a way to control what we buy, where we buy it, this and a third. There were shortages of this, not shortages of other things. I mean, you could say it was a conspiracy theory. I'm not saying it is, but I could see where it could have been.
Okay, but why would they want to control us?
I mean, why wouldn't they? Like, it's the government, the U.S. government. They kind of always try to control.
And it's funny, like, you see that a piece of equipment, like the camera's not going to pick this up, but there's like a piece of equipment with an eye right there. Dude, we're on our way. We're on our way.
Was that the Illuminati right there?
Yeah, man, we get that on camera. We're on our way.
He works for the Illuminati. Boom.
Dude, I told you we're tapped in. We're tapped in. Yeah, so you guys won't be able to see him, but we got Steve here, awesome guy, audio guy. I work with him. We have a blast, but just amazing audio guy. But he genuinely works for the Illuminati.
Tough.
I hope I don't get you killed because of that statement. but maybe we know too much. But yeah, I mean,
You don't know enough.
COVID was a son of a bitch, man. I mean,
Pretty lit.
I never really had too much of an opinion on if it was real or fake because people were out there dying. Are you good?
I was trying to see which one was left or right. It was sitting weird.
Bro, it's a headset. It's a headset.
People were straight up dying though. They were taking L's left and right, low key.
Yeah, no, I don't mean to be insensitive, but yeah, a lot of people were dying. But
People die every day.
I do want to say, and this might be heavy, but like when people are older, right, and they get the flu, that doesn't that lead to death too?
Oh, here we go. So yeah, talk about that.
Like, no, I'm saying like if someone's older or they have a condition where like, you know, like their heart's fucked up or I don't know, like, you know.
Yeah, no. So this is 100. I believe 100%.
You get the flu, that's gonna do damage.
I believe in this 100%.
Like you're at 100 HP, now you're at like 45, right? Just because you got the flu? That's crazy.
No, they were fucking up them death tolls heavy. There was times where people were straight up. They would go in for a heart attack, but they happen to have COVID, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you might have put COVID on the record."
And by the way, like I'm not sitting here saying COVID is fake. Like COVID actually was a real sickness. Like I didn't have COVID for the first 2 years, and then I got twice in 1 month. I got it once in the beginning of the month, once at the end of the month. I'm not gonna lie, guys. These shots got me going. But yeah, bro, I'm a light. I told like the thing about me is that I'm forever gonna be a lightweight. I have smoked weed. Yes, marijuana. I have smoked weed.
Whoa.
Every night for probably since my daughter was born, because that was a wicked event. No, before she was born, because it was a wicked event. Before it was a wicked event. I've smoked every night, and I'm still like, I'll still get really lit at an occasion where everyone's smoking weed.
So
You smoked weed for the first time a couple weeks ago. How did that feel?
Not it was my birthday weekend, right?
Yeah,
About a month ago.
Yo, I do this
a month and a half ago.
I do this religious thing.
Religious?
Yeah, I do this religious thing where if I'm smoking around you, I hand you the blunt knowing you're not going to take it. But I know one day you're going to take I told you that.
I was blasted.
And I told you that before. I said one day you're going to take the blunt and you're going to smoke it.
And I chiefed the fuck out.
And you were like, no, that's not going to happen. True to my word. And by the way, dude, weed's awesome. So like,
bro, I was
even though you went back on your word, like it's not that bad. Like if it was a cigarette,
it's not that
I would be so disappointed in Matt. Don't smoke cigarettes.
Bro, look at me.
I would be so
People
disappointed.
smoke cigarettes in my car. It's not that I thought weed was bad. I don't give a fuck about weed. I
could see you smoking like a Marb though.
That's just why I don't care. What?
I could see you smoking a Marlboro, like a
straight Camels,
like a Marlboro Red 100. Like, I feel like you'd rock
Is that
those.
Yeah.
Those are the cigarettes my dad smokes.
That's tough. Walter, a demon out here.
What made sure that I didn't smoke cigarettes growing up was that my dad was this dude's a fucking tank. Oh, your dad's a demon. You still don't know his name, do you?
Yeah, I was about to say real quick. Have you met his dad?
No. That was deep.
Holy shit. Do you know his name, please? Don't let him influence you at all.
Do not tell him his name if you know it, but you don't know my dad's name, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
I've been Walter for 5 years and he's just been accepting it.
So I have convinced Matt that my dad's name is Walter.
At all. I'm just going with the flow at this point.
Yeah, because he's never gonna find. And I've told him.
He calls him Walter when they see him. That's the sad part.
Your brother had a whole 2-hour conversation with him outside,
and he was just referring to him as Walter the whole fucking time.
But yeah, no, that dude's a tank.
Yeah, he's a demon.
All he does is exist. Like he is one of the most unhealthiest motherfuckers I know. But he is 62 and he's good. Bro, he's been smoking a lot of cigarettes since he was 14.
14.
And drinking a lot of coffee without water.
Just straight, holy fuck.
Bro, it's disgusting.
Wait, how to...
I didn't mean to laugh like that, guys. I'm sorry. That was probably rough on the ears, but
how?
I mean,
So what does he put with it?
Like when he drinks,
chugging on them grounds.
No. When he drinks his meds, he drinks it with a little cup of water. But like that, he has 2 of those little cups of water a day. He smokes cigarettes. He eats whatever.
Why are you exposing pops like this?
Oh no, because he's a tank. I'm just saying. Because it's like, we went to his doctor's appointment like a couple months ago, and they said his lungs were in good condition. I kid you not, I sat there with my jaw dropped because I'm just, every time we go to these appointments, and I'm not anticipating my dad's death, but every time we go to these appointments, I'm waiting for that time where they're like, hey, buddy. It's time to stop smoking cigarettes, because the thing about my dad is that he does try hard to be a good individual. I'll give him that.
Smoking doesn't make you a bad person.
No, but I'm saying a good individual in aspects to where like he'll try to stop smoking cigarettes, and it lasts like 2 hours. And it's the most hilarious. When I was a kid growing up, it was the most hilarious thing, because he would like stop smoking cigarettes for 2 hours. And mind you, he normally would have like 3 or 4 hours between cigarettes, but we would get to the 2 hour point and he'd be miserable.
Well, because in his mental, he's I can't be quit.
He's like, honey,
this is crazy.
He's like, honey, I need cigarettes. I'm gonna go get cigarettes. We'd be like, no, man, I thought you were gonna stop. Like, no, I need cigarettes. I'm gonna go get cigarettes. And he's just been doing this since he was 14. And mind you, he's like 60 something.
Yeah, my mom's been smoking since she was like 13 or 14.
And bro, she's a tank too.
But I mean, she did quit for like a year and a half one time.
No, my dad has never quit.
Like, yeah, gonna go back. And I was like, you bitch.
But COVID, man, I mean, I believe that it's real. I believe the sickness, because obviously I've had it. And that sucks. But I kid you not, that 1 week break from work where I just got to lay in bed and I was a little, you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, I was feeling a little like, and no offense, but like I got like, a little time to myself. It was cool. I was just laid up in my bed, minding my business twice in 1 month. No, that second time was horrible though. That second time I had a concussion too.
From what?
Huh?
From what?
Oh, because like I had COVID.
Oh, so, but how did you get a concussion?
I'm a pretty unhealthy person sometimes. There's times where I can go periods without drinking water and not know that I didn't drink water until like I urinate. And sorry to the kids that are watching, because we have a kids viewership. Listen, we have 8 viewers in Belgium. I don't know what their fucking age is.
We fuck with you, Belgium.
Yo, Belgium, to the Belgium listeners out there, I love you guys. You guys are just growing. The baseball podcast that I just released a couple hours ago already has 5 Belgium listeners.
They don't even have baseball in Belgium. We fuck with you.
Hell yeah, bro. They want to know. They want to know. So, what was I talking about?
Piss.
Oh, yeah. So then, and then I urinate. And then, how your urinate's like kind of dark yellow? So, like, that means
dark
you need...
yellow is crazy.
No, not like... I'm not talking about, like,
because if it
brown.
I'll say if it's...
But, like, like,
brown,
that color bad. Where, like, you look and you're like, wow, I need to drink water.
Yeah.
That's when I remind myself to drink water.
See, I...
Because I just forget.
Most people that know me, I drink an abundance of fucking water.
And I'm always reminding people that they need to drink water, but do I drink water myself? Honestly, I think I've had a bottle today.
2 packs of Polar Springs outside of your fridge and 1 inside... And them shits are going to be there for a month and a half.
Why are you bugging on me like this? Because I promise you that's not the case. I've had those.
She's going to drink most of those waters.
Bro, she better. But I've had 3 cases of water there. I'm not going to lie. I got those 3 cases like 2 weeks ago. I'm not going to lie. So, but like, I'm good.
Yeah, concussion.
So, sorry guys, like 2 shots got me like this. But, so I went to the bathroom and I went to take a shower. And mind you, I knew it was probably a bad idea. And I think it was because I wasn't drinking a lot of water and I was also sick. But me, I like my hot showers. Call me a female, call me what you want. But like,
nah, hot showers are
valid.
They're gas.
They're valid. I mean, me, I'm like a little pasty, so I have to end my showers with cold water. Cold water, so I don't get out like all red and stuff.
Man, it sucks, but it happens.
So when I'm in. So I'm in this shower, I'm vibing. I was like, this ain't so bad. Mind you, I'm a little high too, because like, naturally, I kid you not, every single day from morning to night when I had COVID, I was high as shit. Mm-hmm. So I really wasn't feeling the effects of being sick. But when I was in that shower, it was the steam, it was the being high, it was the being dehydrated. And I like hit my head on the wall or something. I don't really remember. I was laying. I just remember. I woke up looking at the ceiling. I was like, "Wowzers, buddy! Jeez Louise!" Like, yeah, I hit like that little like white catchphrase, like "Jeez Louise!" Like,
pretty trash.
And yeah, and then I like got up, but then I couldn't get up. Like I stumbled in the back, and I've had I think 4 concussions in my life so far because I played baseball.
I had a ridiculous.
And you can get a concussion in baseball just by existing. It's so easy. It's stupidly easy to get a
I've had,
concussion.
like 10 concussions.
10? What the fuck?
Bro, living in Mount Pleasant, growing
Antonio
up,
Brown?
when we was playing Manhunt, bro, shit got crazy. Bro, at least 4 concussions just from Manhunt.
What type of manhunt game was
Bro,
this?
it was bad. It was bad. There'd be like 50 people.
You were getting concussions?
Well, because people would be hiding within their own homes, and we would our parents would just allow us to burst in and go.
Were you playing a citywide game of manhunt?
No, it was a Mount Pleasant wide manhunt, bro. We would be going blocks, and so
I must have missed out on childhood.
One time, my upstairs neighbor. So I'm just straight up hiding in a hallway. I was young as fuck.
In a hallway?
Open ass hallway.
Whose hallway?
Our hallway downstairs, but one of our neighbors was.
You said you were in a citywide game of manhood,
bro. I'm saying I was young and stupid, so I was like, "Let me go home." And so I was hiding in our hallway, and bro, one of the kids, he was like older, so I was like maybe 9, and this kid's like
the
16.
thought of you at 9 years of age.
And
is
so
stupid.
my dumbass is hiding next to the door that comes into the house, and I'm listening, and this kid just comes in and booms the door and. Boom.
So I
just go down and I'm just like on my head.
But Matt, that's one concussion. You said 10.
No, I said let me tell you about one. I was doing dumb shit all the time.
Like, were you like when you guys got found? Did you guys like have a boxing match?
No. Wait, what?
You said 10 concussions.
No, I said 4 were from Manhunt.
That's a lot of
10
concussions.
in general is what I've had.
Because concussions are disgusting. So when I had COVID and a concussion,
and you can't go to sleep for like 12
at the same time. And my job was like, hey, prove you had a concussion. I was just like,
imagine proving you have a concussion. Like,
what world?
Yeah, what do you do?
But yeah, no, I mean, COVID's obviously real, but I do think I agree with you.
What?
Because it's a point you made, 20 minutes ago now? That you said, I think it was a way to control this.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, I got the first vaccine and I didn't get any vaccine after that. So technically,
I didn't get none.
Technically, I'm unvaccinated. Dude, that
I still have yet
sucked.
to have a COVID test.
Really?
Well, because so I got COVID.
Dude, it feels like you're getting fucked in the nose.
See, that's wild. See, I'm pretty sure I had COVID before COVID blew up.
Dude, I threw up in the driveway of a pharmacy once.
That's wild.
Because I pushed it up my nose, and this girl had the nerve to say, push it further in your nose. I was like, excuse me? All right. If I have to find out if I have COVID or not, so I pushed in a little bit more and threw up instantly all on my lap.
Is that like a backfire from that?
I don't know, but it was disgusting. So I looked up at her all miserable. It was, you would have thought I was
just in distress.
You remember those commercials with the really old white guy? He's like for 50 cents a day.
Oh, see, you said really old white guy. I thought the diabetes guy.
That commercial is crazy.
All right,
he died.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what was his name?
Wilford Brimley.
But it's crazy because
Mr. Brimley, R.I.P.
You know what I mean? For that commercial to go on air, it passed through a whole bunch of people. And for that guy to say diabetes the way that he did, and everyone was like, yeah, that is a great commercial. We're going to represent in a great way with that.
Diabetes.
I kid you not. I got kicked out of my health class because I played that commercial.
Who was the teacher?
Huh? I think Miss Dutre?
Dutre was dirt. Sorry, Miss Dutre.
But yeah, I mean, on COVID, I do think the country does pick up on certain things. And this is a topic for another day, but I'm going to extend on it on. I know, I just keep transitioning back to this. I am such a good host, ain't I? I'm thankful for you, Matt. Not going to lie.
Bro, likewise.
But,
oh, yeah. Jive out a little.
I think and this is a crazy thought, and it's maybe I don't want to get canceled, but I'm just saying how I feel about it when it comes to, let's say, police brutality.
Yeah.
And when it comes to school shootings. Mm-hmm. So many of those things happen every year. And when I say so many, we're talking on scales of more than the 5 that get shown on TV.
Yeah, ridiculous amount.
5 of those things get blown up.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
It's 5 or 6 perfectly on the dot.
Yeah.
Because it's when everything gets a little too boring, they publicize something.
Well, see, and yes, in that year,
because when they make arguments for gun control, and mind you, I'm in the middle on it because I believe Americans should have their guns, but there's some really fucked up people out there.
See, they need automatic weapons should not be accessible.
Do you have like like that? No, like you shouldn't be able to go to the store with your gun license and be like, "Hey, buddy, I want an AK-47."
AK. I know like 4 people who have AKs, and I'm like, that's a little overboard. What are you doing with that?
What do you need that for?
Yeah, what do you need?
Like you need an AK to defend yourself? You're pretty weak.
Holy shit!
Give me like you watched wrestling, right?
Bro, yeah.
Like you remember that thing Finley used to have in Hornswoggle, the shillelagh? Give me that. I'll probably defend myself just fine.
A shillelagh?
Because imagine if someone
keep it a sec. Where are you gonna find a shillelagh at though?
Amazon's a powerful tool.
You're right.
That's right. So my house, for example, like if someone's gonna breaking into houses is so like 2004, by the way. Do you really
putting a year on it is kind of crazy.
Like, do you think imagine
I feel like people break into houses every year, bro,
but not as much. Like, and when I mean to breaking into houses, I mean like those people like you're just randomly walking down the street and you just walk up and rob a house. I feel like that just doesn't happen anymore.
I feel like that never happened. Just you're walking down the street.
No, back in the day, people were clever.
That house is looking kind of easy.
No, I don't know. Listen, we used to live in the hood.
Yeah,
there was mad stories of people's houses just getting broken into.
No, you're right, because I definitely was in a few circles where like, you know what, let's just go steal those
today
bikes.
That just doesn't happen. But if it did, it'd be dark. If someone broke into my house, I'm not just gonna spring out of my bed and be like, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
With a shillelagh.
I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I'm gonna like chill for a second and be like, "Oh wow, this is happening. Someone's breaking into my house." I'm gonna be very quiet. And I'm going to catch this guy by surprise. He doesn't know what room I'm in.
You're right.
I don't need a gun.
I'm going to do that with a gun, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with a pistol, though. You're not going to, like... Bro, imagine someone breaks in your house.
Pistols have too much...
You know how savage it is if someone breaks in your house and you're just like, holy shit, let me grab the AK-47 underneath my pillow.
That's beastie.
You should have never broken into this house, buddy.
Puts in a fucking 60 clip? Like, what are you doing? Like, come on, bro.
Like I said, I just need to hit the guy with like a spear or a clothesline, and I feel like I'm good.
See, I thought you meant like a spear.
I'm 6'1" and a half. I'm 6'2". Yo, you ever go to the doctor and get different heights? That shit fucks me up,
bro. I got 6 foot one time, so I'm just gonna commit to that.
So my doctor's office, I'm 6'2", and I feel like that's big dick energy being 6'2".
100%. Yeah, I wish.
But I didn't expect you to agree with that. That's like an AO within itself.
It is an AO, but I wish I was 6'2".
So my doctor's office, I'm 6'2". The emergency room, I'm usually 6'1", 6.5". Urgent care, I'm 6 even.
They get your height in the emergency room?
Dude, they do everything besides take care of you.
100%. I feel like the last couple times I went to the emergency room,
you know how you have stats on 2K? They give you those simple stats.
Crazy.
Like they're like, yeah, your temperature is this, your blood pressure is this, your height and weight is this. You might be okay, you might not. Find out in 10 hours. Hey, dude, I've had these headaches for a month and a half now. And the reason being is because I went to the emergency room twice. Huh? No, dude, I've tried it. Advil. I've tried everything. Like water. I've tried that thing called water. I've tried eating. I've tried glasses. I've tried like sex. I've tried.
See, I never heard that cures a headache.
Well, like the tale is that like masturbating can get rid of headaches.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you just make that up?
Nah, there was just someone. There was someone really weird on the internet that I knew once that told me that masturbating gets rid of headaches. I promise you guys, at the time I told him, like, why are you telling me that? I promise, I told him that. I was like, why are you telling me that?
How old were you? Were you a child?
I think I was like 14 and 15. I was into some weird shit. And I don't mean weird shit like that. I mean weird shit like I was a part of like weird internet groups where there was just blatant weirdos.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but there was like this.
You were in a lot of weird shit.
This like wrestling community I was a part of. There was this guy who was.
You were in a Survivor community. You were in a Hunger Games community.
This guy.
You were in a lot of communities.
So this guy, he lives in Ohio. Very weird. Like I find anyone that lives in Ohio besides Steph and LeBron it's just weird. And I'm sorry if we randomly have an Ohio following. I apologize. You need to get out of there.
You just smoked everyone in Akron.
Dude,
everyone in Cleveland.
I just don't know why, but like, do you ever get weird vibes when you think about Ohio?
I don't think about Ohio. Sorry.
Why not?
Why would I? I got New York problems. I'm not thinking about Ohio.
But I think it's time for another shot.
Yeah.
And our next topic. Dude, off of 2 shots, I am gassed.
Are you?
Yeah, dude.
So.
Dude, I've been up since like 8 a.m. because...
So I actually, yeah. I had to bring fucking somebody to work, so I was like, oh no.
Not like 8 a.m., but like you ever like start up your wake up process or whatever you poured, I'm good with because I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
See, you're wildin'. That's every Tinder girl's quote.
Yo, Tinder sucks.
Tinder's trash.
I kid you not. My time on Tinder was a bad time.
I had a couple good times.
I only linked with females on Tinder like 3 times, and it was bad.
Everyone else, it was like
nothing was ever good. Nothing was ever good at all.
At all.
I'm sad when I get sad when I think about Tinder. I'm sorry. Is that normal?
I mean, that's a first.
Because I haven't heard that one. Tinder is nothing but just...
Nah, it's trash.
Yeah.
It's full of females that will like match with you, but then be like, yo, go follow my IG.
Nah, because at one point no, that's illegal. I can't talk about that. Let's take this shot. Let's die.
Oh yeah.
I kid you not. Like I only last like what 4 drinks at the.
Oh, see, yeah.
All right. That was disgusting. Mm-hmm. Why do people like this shit? Yeah. Weed is so much easier on the heart, on the brain, on the organs in your body. I hope like I can get sponsored by weed one day because alcohol is
weed
disgusting.
In general. The corporation of weed.
How can you deal with that? How can you deal with that so easily? I'm disgusted by you. Like in the current moment right now,
bro. You've been around me drinking Henny like for years, and now you're disgusted. Oh, we good?
That shit is vile. Like alcohol is absolutely gross. Like people will sit here and just drink alcohol, and they're like, "Yep."
Yeah,
we're gonna cut that.
No, keep it going.
So the next topic is Ghost.
Weird thing,
not Call of Duty Ghost, and a lot of people have differentiating opinions.
Yo, Ghost was low key actually fire.
I love that game.
Yo, yeah,
Riot Shield and C4.
Nah. See, you're toxic as fuck.
Listen, I'm toxic as fuck.
Nah, Ghost was low key fire. They just had way too many big maps for low lobbies.
I kid you not. That's probably the birth of me being a troll. Was Call of Duty Ghost. You don't play Call of Duty anymore, so there is no. What do you mean? I play every 2 years. That's religious. I do. Like we'll be playing Modern Warfare this year. But what was the game last year?
Vanguard.
Call of Duty Indecision.
Indecision is crazy.
Anyway, so ghosts. Ghosts are real. In fact, there's a ghost that I think lives in this house.
See, so I have a very mixed opinion on ghosts.
But this ghost is friendly as fuck.
Nah, yeah, tell me about your ghost first and then I'll...
So like this guy or girl, again, not assuming genders. But
to the ghost?
This ghost, he appears. He randomly makes noises to like remind us that like he's here.
Like he does a New York shout. You're
like kind of like that, yeah. Like, bro, me and my girl will be laying in my bed, and like fucking out of nowhere, you just hear bang, like a light little bang, like not like anything destructive, anything like, hey, you need to get like a exorcist.
No,
but
you
like
got neighbors, right?
Dude, they argue a lot. We'll get to that in a second. But
it could be them banging something up.
No. It's like like you can tell when someone's banging upstairs and when something just like fucking falls or something hits like a glass and then like, you know, like in your kitchen. And that's what be happening from time to time. Random shit just be happening. But it's like with ghosts, it's like if they ain't fucking with me, I ain't fucking with them. Respectfully. We're coochie. It's been a solid almost 2-year relationship.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they went upstairs when you were upstairs too?
No. It was not until I moved down here.
So you haven't been there.
Okay, solid like 1-year relationship then. Yeah, guys, I'm that guy that moved from upstairs to downstairs, but down here is so
down here
differently
is way
from up there.
More fire.
Oh my god, up there it was like
they're having tough times up there.
Oh, dude, they are having tough times.
Oh no, I heard what you were saying the other day. They were plugging.
So like I don't know, I don't know what actually happened, but like the basis of it is that he cheated on her, or she thinks that he did. And it's just like it's been the vocal point of their existence for the past like month.
It's tough.
Like, it's like this guy gets back from work, and I sadly have this clocked out, but like,
It's that frequent?
so, you know, I'm awake a lot.
You got too much time on
Like, I
hands.
kid you not, I average like 3 hours of sleep a night. Because there's like half the week I get good sleep, and the other half I get almost no sleep at all. So it averages out to like 3 or 4 hours. So he leaves at like 4 and gets back at like 3 or 4.
Long
So that leaves a little time of suspicion, because normally the normal human being works what? 9 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah, but 9 hours because of the 1 hour lunch break.
Bro, most
You have to
apps
follow
don't
standards.
hour.
They're real, dude. Because so like, what do you believe happens
so-
when 1 second, like, what do you believe happens at death?
Explain it. So I do believe there is something out there like ghosts or spiritual things out there, but I'm also in the belief of there ain't shit that goes on once we die. I'm gonna keep it a stack. So that's why I'm just like,
Dude, that's dark.
but that's what I'm
Are
saying.
you okay? Why do you believe that?
I'm a very-
I know, but like, that thought of nothing happening after you die is just...
Bro, I'm a very proof heavy guy. And given you can't prove it clearly, because you'd have to be dead. But like, I'm a guy where there is nothing in the world that tells me, yeah, my boy God just welcomes us up there afterwards. So I'm just like, you know what? For me, I'm gonna just be like, yeah, nothing happens, and if something happens, lit. If nothing happens, my expectation. You know what I'm saying? But then also on the flip side, I do believe in ghosts because I've encountered some shit before. But I mean, like, yeah, I've encountered things that I feel like would be ghost-ish, ghosties, like. But I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm flipped on it, because like, I don't believe anything happens, but I do believe ghosts are real. So
After this podcast, I truly believe that you're a very dark individual.
yeah,
You are a lot darker than I realized. I need to learn more about
11
my
years
friend.
in, and you're just like, whoa.
Because, like, think about that thought that you just had. Like, imagine if nothing happens after you die.
Yeah, it's tough, and I've thought about it.
That is rough.
Brings me to an anxiety.
No
attack.
lie. When I was a little kid, that thought used to keep me up at night.
Yeah.
Death and everything. I used to think like people were gonna
I'm not
rob my
scared of
house.
death.
I was a bitch when I was like from like 8 to like 13.
I'm not. It's the only two things I'm scared of in life. It's not death for me or anything. It's what either a family member dying or what happens after death. Because I don't know what happens after death. So that's why I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go with nothing does. But that indecisiveness smokes me. And
Dude, I'm ADHD as fuck. All the moving in the background.
yeah, I know you were like, your eyes were following it to a T. But yeah, it's just like I expect low. So if something good happens, oh yeah,
Dude,
it's a pleasant surprise.
It's death. What the fuck?
But what proof do we have that something is out there? And I'm gonna keep it a stack. If there's a God out there, my boy got the craziest sense of humor.
He has no. God has the craziest outlook on life.
Oh yeah, he's a demon.
He's just like, bro, it's crazy that, if the motherfucker is real. And again, I'm sorry.
The Christians are gonna be tight.
The Christians are gonna be hot at this. But it's like it's like, bro, you created a wild ass world, but he was fair. It's like
Honestly, any religion could get
God
tight.
was like, hey, there's gonna be good shit, there's gonna be bad shit, but guess
more
what?
bad shit than good.
You
shit.
all are gonna deal with it. I'm gonna take a big ass sabbatical.
Holy fuck!
You guys figure it out.
I'm gonna send my son into this world, and y'all gonna smoke.
Yo,
him
I'm gonna
one
send my
time.
son into this world, and he's gonna have a tough time, and I know that. But guess what?
A bunch of my followers are gonna be like, "Yo, fuck that dude. He turned some water into wine."
Nah, I
Just had to
mean,
get rid of him.
I
don't know. It's just it's just a lot of make believe shit that like it seems like it's make believe shit. I'm not saying it is.
I
I'm not
believe
saying
in
it
ghosts
isn't.
though, because like, come on, bro. If nothing happens, like this is what I hold
That's
my
what I'm
hat
saying.
on.
I do believe in ghosts because I've encountered shit to where I'm like,
I'm 24,
That was
which
some ghosty shit.
is a young ass age, and it's weird that I'm 24. You know how weird it is being that old? And I know that's not as old as I could be because
Quarter of a
obviously
century.
there's older people in the world, but like 24 is a weird ass age. Let me tell you, because you still feel 20, but you're starting to feel 30.
that's a fact.
You're starting to feel 30.
Yeah.
Like, I
Imagine
can't-
25.
Dude, I've had this neck strain for like 2 months. I don't know what's going on. But like, dude, like, I can't sit here and like once I think about death and I get to that thought that nothing happens. How does that happen?
It smokes me.
How does that happen?
That's why I'm just like, yeah, out of sight, out of mind. I'm gonna think about that when I die.
I don't know. I think we're in these bum ass bodies though. Like I think like we're spirits, but we're in these bum ass bodies.
The thing, if anything is real, the thing I hope is real is reincarnation.
I think it's real.
I just want to keep popping back up like you're back.
So the most interesting theory that I had is that when you die, you're rebirthed into either a baby's body or it's kind of the Buddhist theory where like if you do good in life, you evolve kind of.
And then if you do bad,
you might be like an animal.
Yeah.
So I believe in that. It seems fair.
See, so somebody in my job actually
seems right.
Me and somebody were talking about this in my job like last week because she kind of had the same outlook as you. Like when I said I don't believe in shit happens after death, she was like, "Whoa, like calm down." And I'm like, "All right," but she kind of believes that like reincarnation is true. But whenever you die, you go into not like if you're good or bad, fuck all that. You just
imagine
go into another universe.
Can you imagine if you die and like the moment you die, you're put in front of judges that tell you how you did in life?
We just get a bunch of 2K ratings.
Holy fuck! Like yeah, you did good in like because I kid you not.
Call of Duty stats.
When I got my driver
toilet 8,037 times.
When I got my driver's license, before they told me I passed, they told me everything I did wrong, and I was sitting there scared. That's what I imagine. Like when you die, you get put in front of these judges, like it's Jesus, Moses, and God, or like some crazy panel of people, right? So
the fuck kind of panel is that? Why is my boy Satan not in that panel, bro?
What the fuck would he be?
Because he's like, hey, bitch, you coming with me?
Now,
you just demolished his eardrums.
Every time I sit in that chair...
Bro, there's no way you're fitting on that chair, bro.
Bro, when you have a daughter, you gotta do some crazy shit.
That's
like, sit in that very small chair.
Yeah.
When you have when you have kids, you're gonna understand...
I sat in a chair like that with...
You sacrifice your... Yo, Matt, look at me. Look me in the eye. When you have kids, you're gonna sacrifice your physical limits to impress them motherfuckers.
To impress them?
So my daughter, that chair, every time I sit in that chair, and she's Aliana, when you watch this, you're a real ass motherfucker.
Ali, you're the OG.
When I sit in that chair, she gets confused as fuck, and it's hilarious. She's like, "Dad, what are you doing?" Like she literally asked, she's like, "Dad, what are you doing?"
Bro, that's her chair, bro. You're sick tripping on her, basically.
Right. So yeah, no, that's the chair I was gonna sit you in. That's the whole story.
Bro, his head would be like a foot lower.
But
no, like 2 feet.
My belief,
lower.
right? So my belief is that I feel like that it's if we do good in life, we'll get an upgrade in the reincarnation.
An upgrade.
If we do bad in life, obviously, I honestly, I almost want to do bad in life so I can understand what it's like to be a mosquito, because that's crazy. Imagine just flying around for 24 hours, not knowing that you're going to die literally soon.
And if you do go and just, suck a little bit of blood out of somebody, you are dead immediately. Like you're kind of dead within the next person you give that
but
to.
Like that's kind of what I believe in. So my whole belief is that if nothing happens after that death, that's crazy. So whoever wrote this script, you're wild if that's the outcome. If that's the conclusion, that is wicked.
It's just like...
But I can't deal with that. That's also the other thing, is that I can't deal with that thought. I can't deal with it.
It's tough on the mental, bro.
So what makes me happy at night is that I think that like when you do good in life, you get an upgrade. When you do bad in life, you get a downgrade.
My mind also works like I don't like to coddle myself, and that to me like that.
But that's not coddling yourself.
Well, because like it's just like.
Bro, imagine living your whole fucking life that nothing happens after death.
Yeah, I know. That's tough. But like it's just like I don't.
What am I living this for? I'm living these like 56 years to just nothing happen afterwards.
56 is what you're capping at?
Nah, I'd be a funny ass ghost though. I would be trolling.
But see, also like, what makes you a ghost? So like. Afterlife, heaven, hell, you get reincarnated. How are you a ghost?
So Christians out there, and I want to throw something crazy at you.
Okay. Is that the in-between? When
yes.
You're a ghost?
I don't know what you're talking about. But when we talk about heaven and hell, right? And I want everyone in this room to also critically think about this, right? This is going to be crazy. How can we believe in heaven and hell? Because the devil, what do you think about the devil? Like when the devil enters your mind, like you think about the devil, what is your immediate thought?
Bro, the devil makes no sense because why would he punish you and send you to a place?
Why the fuck did you just steal my whole argument?
Okay, so yeah, he sends you to a place of eternal hell for doing the shit he be doing.
Like we get
Come
taught
on,
that
bro.
the devil's a bad guy. Like the devil is the worst guy.
What is your argument here? Are you saying he's not a bad guy?
No, I'm not saying
he's pretty
anything
shot,
because
bro.
I don't know. Every time I see a picture of the devil, he's brolic as fuck though.
Nah, he's Aki, bro.
Yo, he keeps
Batista.
he keeps himself in shape. Like if there's anything about the devil, like
Unless
Satan,
it's the devil from Lil Nicky, because he's pretty out of it.
but the devil keeps himself in shape because most of the pictures of the devil is
Because
like,
bro, he be having to fight God. God
Bro,
is pretty out there, bro.
he's
like,
brolic.
Like,
he's,
come on.
He's brolic
It's
and
like
he's
Zeus and Hades,
and
bro.
he's
You gotta be
red.
up there.
He's brolic and he's red and he has long ears and he has a tail.
Long ears is
So
crazy.
like my entire thing, like you said, is why I can't believe in Christianity is because, all right, boom.
James is about to be triggered.
So boom, you're the devil, right? Like imagine you're the devil, which is a powerful thought. I'm sorry that I just
You're the
I
devil?
just put you guys in a powerful thought. But imagine you're the devil and you're sitting there, you're a bad guy, you know, like you just
Really
bad shit happens. You want the I can't believe I'm saying this. But like you just want bad shit to happen to everybody. You're just a villainous ass guy, you're the devil, you're Satan. And all of a sudden you're trapped by God or Jesus or whoever the fuck you fought.
Bro, do you not know all right.
I do, because but that's the thing is that there's so many different fucking theories on this if you actually study religion.
Oh no, I know. I grew up
Like
in a fucking
there's
Catholic school for a great-
there's like 50 different versions of Christianity.
Well, no, there's Catholicism and then there's Christianity.
I don't know. I'm not
Judaism, who follows the same path but don't believe.
because
in God.
when it comes to politics and religion, I think that is the two big worst things to ever happen to human beings.
All I'm just saying is, yo, real quick, keep it a stack. The Jewish people out there, how you gonna believe in heaven? How you gonna believe in heaven but not believe in the opposite? Like, how you just gonna believe it's all good at the end but not believe in hell? How can you? There's two sides of a coin. How you just gonna be like? Nah,
Did you
we
know
all
that I was
bad.
Jewish? No, I'm kidding.
I'll say
But,
you're not.
like if you're imagining you're Satan, you know, you sit there the night before and you set your schedule for the next day and it's all bad things. Like you're just going to do a whole bunch of bad shit because you're the devil. You're a bad guy. It's cool being bad. Like I kind of imagine the devil with a leather jacket sometimes because he's just a bad guy.
The greaser.
Yeah, because if you have a leather jacket, you're like bad and you're
Big
cool.
ass ears slicked back. He's
Oh yeah, like you're bad and you're cool. But like you're the devil. So like all these bad guys like Chris Benoit and shit, like
bro.
like,
What are we doing?
they just end up in hell. So you're telling me
Chris
as
Benoit
the
was
devil
a saint,
because you
calm
know
down.
the story, like God fought the devil and trapped the devil underground. So you're telling me the devil with all these bad people that just come down to him, he's gonna punish them, right? Wouldn't he just rally them?
That's
Be
what-
bad with him to
that's what
fight
I'm saying.
God?
So wait, is
That's
it
what
the
it-
devil
if I-
slowing us down, or is it God being like, "Yo, you go chill with that goofy ass dude down there"? I think it's God just being like, "Yeah, you're just gonna hang out in the little hot springs down there."
Bro, if I'm God, if I'm the devil, I'm like, damn, but you're sending me all these bad people. We're gonna put together a very bad
you
team
send-
and we're gonna do some very bad things. You know what I mean?
Send me Hitler and Osama. Nah, we're about to bug.
We're about to go crazy. You know what I mean? Like the world is about to become a very bad place if you pair me with some very
Son
bad
got
people, and we
Hitler.
all want to do very
I
bad
got
things.
Hitler, Rasputin, Osama, Saddam. Nah, he really stacked down there.
But what do you think about aliens?
bro? You. Oh yeah.
Pour
yeah.
the shot.
All right, so I mean, like,
Pour the. I'm gonna die again, guys.
this might be the last. No,
Bro, if that's the last shot, bro, anything is possible. That's just the truth. That's just the motto you gotta live by.
bro, that's actually the worst quote ever. When you bought that hat, I was
Why is that the worst quote ever? I do
just
have.
corny as fuck.
Oh, I do that. I have that hat somewhere.
I know. That's why I just mentioned it.
Yo, I have a hat that says anything is possible or like anything is something.
So I mean, there's just one shot left in here.
Chug it then.
I will on our next.
No, do it right now. Do it right now. You're a pussy. I only did that so I didn't have to take any more shots after
I
this
literally
one.
said I would.
Like, you guys, like, I want all the viewers to learn, like, you have to have a strategy in life. Like, no matter what it is you're doing, like, no matter what it is you're doing, just have a strategy.
I already said I'll just take it on the next shot.
Pause. What are you taking?
Come on, bro. We don't gotta do that.
Like,
Anyway, you said aliens?
Alien.
That's a thing.
It is, because, like, think about humanity, right? And how we exist. Like, why do we exist?
You're just deep as fuck with that.
Because it's like,
bro, you just sound
it's
so
something
high.
I think about, like how
humanity.
How do we exist? How? No, like, how do we exist?
So there was one.
You're telling me that there's not more of us.
All right. So, there's hundreds of billions of galaxies.
I don't know. They could be telling a story that
we'll see.
space is real, but like, you're telling me, as complex as this is, because this is wild. I'm not gonna lie. This thing we call life. This thing we called life, and the reason why I think about it so deeply is because, like, my life is just real as fuck, and there's always just some shit going on that's just super real. And I'm not gonna get deep here, but yeah, my life is a little complicated, and a lot of real stuff happens. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what are we doing?
Bro, there's just the odds that in the billions and billions and billions of other galaxies, where there's billions and billions and billions of other solar systems, where there's billions and billions and billions of other planets, that there's not another star with another planet at the same distance that can harbor creation of life. There's just such a small chance that it's impossible. It's 100% possible.
I'm doing rocket science in my head. Just absolute rocket science.
But it's just like there's no way that it's impossible. There has to be other life out there.
I'm just saying.
People are always like, well, how haven't they found us yet? Man, we've been a planet for like 4 billion years, and we're only here.
Why did you look at your watch for that?
Like,
that's a lot of time.
Like the universe has been a thing for about 14 billion years, and we have been here on this, or this planet's been here for 4 billion years. So there's a lot of time going on where people just can't get across fucking galaxies. So yeah, we might have not seen aliens yet. There might have been aliens here. Who the fuck knows?
I'm just truly convinced that anything is possible.
Anything.
Like, let me just use an example. This might be a very elementary example, but bro, my daughter got lice like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
She was going through it,
bro, and I'm just sitting there like, bro, why did that happen? How did that? I never thought that was gonna happen ever.
Bro, she's a kid.
I thought I was above that.
Until chicken pox.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you ever think you're just above some things like roaches and bed bugs and shit like that? Like, I'll forever be above those things. I would kill
myself if I got bed bugs. That's a different level.
Yo, I had bed bugs when I was a kid.
Well, because you lived in MP,
bro, and it was one of the worst things of all time. I kid you not. But anyway, back to the aliens topic. I honestly think that the world is so fucked up that aliens don't want to come to us. I feel like...
So I got 2 theories on that.
I would, because I would honestly, if I saw an alien, I'd be like, yo, what's up, bro? But, like, I feel like some humans out there, like, I feel like we would fuck up some aliens.
All right, you're bugging the fuck out. If aliens were able to have the technology to get to us and we can't get to them, they're smoking us, bro. 1,000%. Out of 10 fights, we're losing all 10 fights, bro. You're bugging.
Do you think NASA's really out here trying to get to these other planets?
All right, so I'm going to keep it a sec. NASA originally was set out to be a deep sea exploration team. They went down there and was like, whoa, it's crazy down there. We're leaving. And they've been trying to leave ever since, bro. So yes.
What do you mean trying to leave? You could just fucking leave at any point in time you want.
Yeah, you can just leave the planet and go somewhere else.
You said the ocean.
No, but I'm saying they started off as the ocean. Like, they were exploring oceans. It was wild as fuck down there. And they're like, whoa, we can't fuck with that. Let's try to go out there. And they've been trying to do that since the fucking 60s.
So what do you think is actually going on in Area 51?
Oh, no, I feel like some aliens came down when Roswell happened and the whole fucking spaceship, they said it was an asteroid came down. Oh no, that was a ship. They definitely created Area 51.
My thing over there. My thing about Area 51 is that they are absolutely sworn.
They might have the army tricks over there. Who knows?
They're sworn to secrecy, to not tell us what goes on in Area 51.
But it's crazy because people have said it. People wrote in books and then they disappeared.
Exactly.
So yeah, there's
But
truths
like
out
with
there, what
Area
happens.
51, if you can't tell people, like it's just basic human shit. Like if I can't tell you, if you ask me something about a specific something in my life and I can't tell you the answer, that's because I'm hiding something. Or like that's because I'm just like, I'm not trying to tell the truth on something because something is just so crazy I have to conceal it.
That's a fact.
So when it comes to Area 51, there's obviously some crazy shit going on. Hell, there might be like aliens playing having poker
what's
tournaments.
Crazy? That just playing some.
Do you think you think you'd be an alien in poker?
Oh no, I'm smoking them, bro. That's a native Earth game, bro. But
You think you'd be Hillary Clinton in poker?
bro, we're not talking about Hillary Clinton. Anyway, fucking, yo, we fucked up a prime opportunity to find out what was in Area 51.
Oh yeah, remember that shit?
There was a whole.
Dude, this is why I'll always love humanity, bro. I love humanity because we will never, ever, ever unite against the fuck shit that happens in our world, but we will unite for the dumb shit like, hey, we're going to hype up this rally at Area 51, even though we know we can't get in because they'd probably kill us all before we
should
even
have
get in.
pulled up with the AKs everyone's got in their fucking homes and really bugged the fuck out and got in real quick. We could have found some crazy shit. They might have the rings from Lord of the Rings. They might have the Infinity Gauntlet from Avengers. They might have some Omnitrix. They might have some aliens. You never know what the fuck they got in there.
But like when it comes to aliens, though, how long do you think it takes them to reproduce?
I don't fucking know.
Because like, let's say like aliens ever invaded, right? And we're in this.
Bro, where are we going with this?
Like, if aliens ever invaded, would you fuck an alien?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Anyway,
Right.
like, there's a lot of things you have to consider. Like, if aliens do come down here,
You out here fucking aliens? Is that what's going on?
bro, if the alien's thick,
If she's a baddie for the one time?
bro, you're telling me, like, if aliens invaded and you had the one opportunity you're gonna get in your lifetime to fuck an alien, you wouldn't?
Bro, what if they look like them little gray motherfuckers with the big heads? No.
I'm just saying that's like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
All right, so nah, I'm not fucking no.
Anyway, like, so my opinion on aliens, they're real because, like, when you think about this whole life thing in general, because, like, I'm weird. I think about how the fuck we exist at least once a day.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, it's so complex. Like, we have
Bro,
thoughts.
my phone is filled with a bunch of.
Like, bro, how the fuck am I moving my arm up and down? It's just like, it's crazy. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's crazy. You just dumped Mad Henny on your phone.
Did I?
And I can't refill that because you made me down it. So you just got a little
What
ass
are you?
shot.
You downed your shot already?
No, but look. No, I downed what was left. And now I can't refill that because you just dumped it all over your phone.
Are you saying I'm sloppy?
You're sloppy as fuck right now.
Sloppy?
You're a little bit sloppy.
Sloppy?
Stop
I'm
being
just kidding.
sloppy. Anyway, boom. Aliens did come here at one point because them pyramids are a fucking thing.
Yo, how the hell they create them shits?
Bro, so each fucking beam
No, there's still a
is
crazy ass shot in
80
here.
tons. And they have 30,000 beams within the pyramid of the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Like, if you think about Batista and Brock Lesnar, it'd take like 130
you need to
of
calm
them.
down with what you're about to say.
No, I'm saying like it would take 130 brolic individuals to make that pick.
And yeah, they had to individually, because that shit is like what, 300 feet tall?
I have no fucking idea.
IKEA. Anyway, 300 feet tall. So like they're saying, oh, there maybe was a ramp. Maybe they had ropes. Maybe they had 80 people pushing at a time. Nah, I'm not pushing 80
Dude,
tons,
I am
bro.
pretty sure that 80 people cannot move one object at the same time.
80 tons is wild.
No, I know, but I'm saying like 80 people lifting one thing is
What is
nuts.
a ton? A ton is 2,000 pounds, right?
But I'm talking about like
That's 160,000 pounds, and they're talking about.
But I know, but like when you look at the pyramid and it's like
dudes doing that.
Like, I'm not saying it's brick, but like it's kind of formed in a way where it would be like bricks.
Mortar. Yeah,
bro, it's not like, how do you
80
have
tons is 80 tons. Whatever it is, it could be 80 tons of feathers. It's still 80 tons.
Dude, 80 tons of feather is a lot of feathers. You know how many feathers you have to put in one area to make 80 tons of feathers?
No, it's bananas.
Bro, the world would just die.
I feel like you could fill the world up with feathers and it would be 80 tons. Anyway,
It wouldn't even come close. Like, I feel like 80 tons... Dude, like that example of like, you know, that dumb joke you tell people like, oh, what's heavier, 80 tons of feathers or 80 tons of...
People pick the
I don't know,
fucking
penis,
brick,
whatever.
Hey, yo.
But like 80 tons of feathers, that's a crazy thing to think of.
Nah, feathers is...
That's a lot of feathers.
How many feathers you need?
Not that many. What are you talking? Like,
No, to get 80 tons is what I was saying.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of feathers.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I thought you meant like...
Oh, how many feathers does an individual need? I don't need no feathers. I'm going to keep it.
I don't even want to touch one feather.
Anyway,
now you're talking about 80 tons of feathers. That's overwhelming.
What I'm saying is there's no way you can unless they had some crazy technology back then, fucking, 1,000 years ago, to where they can just straight up build these things that we can't build now.
I could build a pyramid.
Architects have been trying to figure out.
Dude, I'll build a pyramid right now.
You're bugging. How to properly
You give me the materials, I'll build a pyramid.
You are trash. You're not building no pyramid. But architects are trying to figure out how they built it back then, and because they wouldn't be able to perfectly replicate it. Because it was also covered in limestone. All those pyramids were straight up white, covered in limestone. How do you cover a 300-foot tall pyramid that's like 300 feet around in complete limestone?
You walk to the top
and just start pouring limestone out? Nah, that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not how that shit be working, bro.
If you're looking at a pyramid, wouldn't you just walk up the pyramid to get to the top to pour the limestone?
But how big of a bucket you need, bro?
I don't know. They got it on there, though.
They had some crazy technology that we don't even have now, to where they could have built those. So that's why I'm saying.
So you're saying aliens built
way
the
back then, and they was like, "Yo, we're gonna spin on y'all."
So like UFOs had we're just dropping shit to make a pyramid.
No, but they were coming down and starting civilizations and shit. They might have been put in through civilizations. There might be some aliens mixed in with humans nowadays. You never know.
Yo,
there's some crazy looking motherfuckers out there. They might be part alien.
Pete Davidson.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
Nah, he's already going through enough.
Nah, he's going through a lot.
My
son Kim just said no.
So so JFK, and I know this is a random segue into the next segment, but like John F. Kennedy, right?
Because we
have to take another shot, which we don't have. I just don't know why I do this to myself. Like,
you know what's crazy? Your first thing was, when your first idea for this was that I take all the shots and you smoke.
It was just a logical conclusion. Like, it was honestly, like, it was selfish of me. I'm sorry. It was very selfish of me.
Oh, no, I would have been cool with it. I almost suggested it again because we were a little bit low on Henny, and I was like, well, I'll just take all the shots and you'll just smoke. Because I knew you would do that.
Just don't get liver failure again.
I'm not getting no liver failure.
That was a scary time. But JFK...
Loki said I was in perfect health other than my red eye.
You got to pop the blood vessel, buddy, in your eye. And you're like, oh, wow, my mom thought it was
red as fuck.
Liver failure.
Nah, because she said I looked yellow. I'm like...
SpongeBob?
Krabby Patty.
But yo, JFK, like, that was sad. I wasn't alive. But yo, that JFK shit is really sad.
No, you know the curse, though? The Kennedy curse?
Oh, yeah, like... There was one guy that went to, like, the bathroom and got choked out.
Someone said one guy. Nah, but pretty much everybody tried to get in any type of power since JFK that has been in the family, even if they were married in, anything like that. Any person who has been trying to get into politics pretty much has died very unexpectedly ever since JFK originally went out.
That's some spooky shit.
Yo, his wife, though, she a ride or die. She tried catching man's brains. I don't know.
Yo, when you get home... I
need to find me somebody like her.
Matter of fact, I'm going to play this. Oh, wow, you're right. I did spell some.
Yeah, bro, I'm saying you soaked your phone, bro.
Pause. Why are you going to be wild on the podcast?
See, I said your phone. You're bugging.
So I'm pulling up on YouTube JFK getting shot.
Oh, you don't got to do this. I've seen this way too many.
No, but I want you to notice something. Because I did
Bro, do you know the similarity between JFK and Abraham Lincoln? Have you seen that, like, spread out before?
Just watch this video, right?
Of what, him getting shot?
Yeah, it's sad.
Bro,
this
I've
content...
seen it.
Yo, it's crazy because, like, YouTube's nice. They're like, hey, buddy, this content may be inappropriate for some users. They let you know.
Were you logged in? Because if you were logged in, they would just let you do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when I go to a website, I want to know if something's too dangerous for me, you know?
You know what gets me tight when Facebook be blurring out the things saying, you want to see the video?
But, like, watch this video. And just pay attention to when he gets shot.
Bro,
and the shiny
a million times.
The shiny object that you see from the driver, it's almost like we're fucking blind. I did a whole project on this in like middle school or some shit. I was a wild guy in middle school, by the way.
I know you.
I was
about to bug out. I was about to bug out.
I was like 3'0".
I was about to say something wild.
I hope that video. Well, no, I don't hope it shows it, but like, I hope we don't have to like watch more videos.
Now I gotta run it back because that shit happened fast as fuck for one time.
Watch it closely, bro. The driver pulls out a shiny object. I promise.
No, I've seen the conspiracy.
Right? You see that now, right?
No, I'm just. I was still just focusing on man's head. That shit is wild, bro.
Yeah, he got popped.
No, I see what you're talking about because I've heard the conspiracy you're talking about.
With the whole conspiracy thing, JFK was a really good president. He was
For
doing
what we saw for the time being. Yes, he was,
because he was like he wanted to venture into space.
I mean, it was a people's champ.
Like oh yeah. Like if there was one comparison, it's
Bro,
The
he
Rock.
was jiggy as fuck.
The Rock and JFK.
See, I don't know if we're.
You said the people's champion. I'm saying The Rock and JFK. No, but the JFK, he was like, according, my mom, like she'll always never
My
fail
mom
to
got
tell
some
me.
mixed opinions about JFK. She says he was a great president, but the worst dude ever because he kept cheating on his wife.
Bro, when you're JFK, you're JFK.
He was smoking Marilyn Monroe. He was good.
Right, like when you're JFK, you're JFK. Like that's all there is to it.
They created tunnels to get her out without being seen by the
Right,
paparazzi.
exactly. Because JFK is that motherfucker. If you had mad money, what would you do?
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I would be chilling, bro.
So you just want to do anything? You would just have mad money and just.
I would do fun shit, but I would buy property, invest, and do fun shit. I wouldn't use my money to be crazy and savage and a wild boy. Like, fuck out of here.
A wild
I'm not
boy.
NC
What's your
State
definition
Wonka.
of a wild
Come on,
boy?
bro. Call me Steve-O. I'm not.
What's your
doing
definition of a wild boy? What do you
that. What
mean?
they doing?
So what are they doing? Nah, no cap. Because if I had like billions of dollars, like one of the first things I'm doing, and that's because come on, like if you have all that money, you have to do something crazy.
Nah, but that's
Like
that,
no,
but that's
like,
the dictator.
No, bro. If I won
don't have to do anything.
bro, your first move when you win the lottery. And Steve, I want your opinion too, even though you're like, you're behind the scenes, but I still want your opinion. What is the first move you're making after you win the lottery? You're going to do something stupid, right? Because obviously in your head, you're going to set up the people you love. You're going to set up yourself. You're going to get, maybe you're going to get a house.
No, let him fully say what he's about to say.
Come on the camera. Come on the
For
camera.
one time.
So I invest 66% of it into an index fund that tracks
66%
all markets in even proportion and is managed by competent individuals who can dynamically change my
The interest rate on those are crazy.
as
This
the
guy
market
is
conditions
smart.
change.
The interest rate on
and
those is
then I
crazy.
take the 33% of it and fuck off.
Yes.
Right. So what are you doing first? You're going to fuck off first. I promise you you're going to fuck off first.
buy a McLaren 720X.
Exactly. You're going to do something crazy first. What are you going to do first if you win the
Are
lottery?
we considering that crazy? Because you just compared.
It is.
You just compared your crazy
But
to Illuminati crazy.
No, but I'm saying
Illuminati be straight up murking people who don't be on their
right.
side.
So what is the first thing that you're doing when you win the lottery? What is the very, very, very when you receive that check? What is the first thing you're doing? You're doing something fucking nuts because you have the
Buying
money to
something
do
expensive,
so,
But that's it.
bro. If
I'm not going to use my money.
if I win the lottery,
well, that's wild.
I'm just saying, if I win the lottery, not that I'm going to destroy people, but my first move when I win the lottery is I'm going to pay to just run with the Lions.
So, but all right, but keep it a stack with me. Keep it a stack with me. How are you comparing that? Because you're saying you were comparing what you're doing to the Illuminati. What you're doing, running with the Lions?
Bro, the Illuminati runs with the fucking devils, so what's the difference?
The Illuminati be straight up murking people, bro. You running with the Lions is not a comparison, my guy. What are you talking about? Bro, literally that whole soliloquy and having him that made zero sense to your argument, bro.
I'm saying we've had
His idea is gas. That's fire.
No, because
your
like
argument was faulty as fuck.
no, it wasn't, bro.
You were comparing it to what the Illuminati be doing.
I'm saying My opinion has nothing to do with the Illuminati, and I'm gonna watch this back.
You started it off by saying it does.
What did I connect from the Illuminati to this?
You were arguing because I was against what the Illuminati be doing, and you were kind of arguing
for it.
Is that? See, that's what I'm saying.
No, okay. So the reason why I'm for the Illuminati is because, like, at any point in time, we need that control. I'm not gonna like lie and sit here and say like, yeah, us as humans, we need to be free. Like the thing that like us humans have to understand. Again, I don't mean like slavery.
Ass motherfucker.
Like I'm not sitting here saying slavery, but I'm saying like us humans, we need some kind of control. Is that wrong? We're some wild individuals.
Yeah, there needs to be a basic.
If you could
control,
there's
no anarchy type reign.
Matt, if the structure wasn't get a job, make sure you eat 3 times a day, make sure you drink water 6 times a day, after you work, make sure you enjoy yourself a little bit. If that wasn't the structure, bro, that's the basic everyday structure. Tell me that your life hasn't defaulted into that, where you go to work and you come out of work and your conscious thought is, hey, I just worked a really long shift and I really have to enjoy myself. There's pressure on yourself to enjoy yourself, right?
No.
Why not?
I don't say there's pressure on myself to enjoy.
But you make it a mission, you make it a goal that I'm going to enjoy myself when I'm not working. Why not?
To me, I'm the type of guy where I always look at the better things. Like, I always look for the good in everything. So, bro, I be going to work. Don't matter if I'm tired. Don't matter if I got mad sleep. Don't matter. I be pulling up at work happy as hell, bro. I'm one of those guys who I don't need energy drinks to be just ready to go. I don't need anything. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink nothing. I be pulling up to work, be like, you're
different.
Nah, I'm a very happy and mentally set individual as far as
different.
I don't like.
If I don't have, and no offense to anybody out there, but if I don't have Adderall or Red Bull, I'm fucked.
See, no, yeah, people be bugging, bro. One dude, we were having every lunch. After every lunch, they have a meeting about like how work's going, what we have left in the warehouse, bullshit like that. One dude straight up, because he woke up, put back a tall boy of Red Bull, got to work.
Tall boy of Red Bull is great.
Yeah, got to work, had one more, went to lunch, had 2 during lunch, never ate a thing. We were at the meeting, and son straight up had a seizure in the middle of the meeting because he had nothing to eat but only drank Red Bull for the whole day. Bro, I don't touch no energy drink. I hate coffee. I just don't like the taste of coffee.
I don't know, but because
I'm waking up with just energy, and I'd be just going to work happy as hell unless something prior.
So what do you do?
Up my day.
But that's the thing is like, what do you do when, like how do you get yourself happy for work?
No, bro, I'm not happy. Going to work.
No, obviously, but like, what is your thought process?
People in my life and me are good. So I just wake up good, bro. I wake up, I don't got no negatives in my life right now. Like, cause like, yeah, debt is one thing. Like, maybe I don't got a bitch with me right now. All right, whatever. But I'm not looking down on like, I'm here. I'm chilling. I got some bread. I got a car. I got a place to live. I'm good.
But I'm not gonna lie.
I don't look at the little negatives when I got a lot of positives.
That's fair. But like at the same time, it's like when you think about it just a little bit deeper, like, I mean, just like a touch bit deeper, it's like, it's sad because some of us human beings have to just go to work every day.
And I do as well.
Right. No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying like some humans just have to go to work every day and it's the same shit. You wake up and you don't want to
have their routine.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'll kind of explain my routine. I wake up knowing that I have work that day and I don't want to wake up.
That's a bad outlook.
No, right. But at the same time,
turn every day into an opportunity, bro.
Exactly. But that's my thing is like work is what's the opportunity in that? You said you work
through another day, bro.
You said you work at a warehouse, right?
Yeah, it's trash there. The people have a worse mentality than what you have, bro. Every time I've got promoted in my warehouse or anytime I've had anything, people just look at, oh man, I wish I was promoted. Oh man, I've been here a minute. I haven't done it. But they have a sour
because attitude, that's the thing. Bro. It's like I make, like last year, for example, I made 110K.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sitting here every day fucking dying at work. Like putting my all in.
Yeah.
Because I want to be Like, obviously, like, as a human being, you want to be the best at what you do.
Yeah.
And me, I take that personally. I want to be, like, the best at my job.
Yeah.
That's just natural. That's just the natural way of human life.
Likewise, yeah.
But at the same time, I want to be the best person at my job. But what's my end goal?
To not be at that job. To be
No, but what's my end goal? Like, what's the end result of that? Tell me.
Make more money.
110K. I'm sitting here every single day sacrificing it, not everything because it's not that dire. But I mean, like, you know, I want to be good at my job, but I'm only doing it for 110K.
I'm going to keep it a stack. 2.5 years ago, I made 45K. Or no, 3.5 years ago, I made 20K. 2.5 years ago, I made 45K. A year and a half ago, I made 70K. And this year, I'm on pace to make 80K. So, I mean, like, it's just like, I don't give a fuck about the money because I buy a lot. I buy shoes I like. I buy hats I like. I buy the clothes I like. I have a car. I have this, that, and a third. And I still got money that I can just chill and do what I want to do.
You're at peace with your life.
And I'm at peace. Like, yes, I want to keep improving.
And I think,
But
honestly,
I don't really have many things where I'm looking down on. I'm always looking up.
so I think my biggest question for you is, how did you get to that point? Because
I've never had a negative outlook on life because I've had a lot of people around me. Sorry to say this, my brother, my mom, my parents in a whole, like, I love my mom to death. She's always done everything for me. My dad, low key, sorry for all the people who do like him, piece of shit, was never there for me. I've had people around me always doing bad things, so I was always looking at that as let me do the right things. Let me not do what they doing, so I'm gonna do the right things. I grew up in MP. All the things that people doing bad things all the time, and I was like, I'm just gonna cycle off of that. It's just like,
I mean, I don't know, because, like,
I've always just had a better outlook on things.
like I said, I don't want to use this, like, fact against you, because obviously I'll never use this against anybody, but, like, I don't know, for me, it's like I always feel that pressure. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I wake up every day, I go to sleep every day, and I feel a maximum amount of pressure. Because, like, I don't know, for me, like, I have this, like, ridiculous standard on myself where I feel like I always feel like I have to do, like, exponentially well in life. And it obviously starts with work, because where I work, it's a sales job. So it's like, you know, you got to be either good or bad.
Yeah.
But I also have a daughter.
That's a tough job, too.
And I have a daughter, and I'm a single dad.
That's true. I don't have that pressure.
So, and again, I'm not using that as anything, but like,
having a child for me right now would definitely, like, heighten certain things and lower certain things. I know that for sure.
Bro, it's that, and that's the thing. It's like, me, for example, like, I face that pressure it's like pressure that you wish would go away, but just exists no matter. There's literally, and again, I love my daughter, but there is literally nothing that I can physically do that'll eliminate the pressure of being a dad.
But I'm gonna keep it a stack. Before you had her and everything, you always had, like, a pressure outlook on your life and everything. You always did that. Like, yeah, she heightens it 1,000,000%.
1,000,000%.
Because you have to look after her and you love her to death. But it's just like, you always had that. Like, even when you were in college or when you were working at Rite Aid, CVS, whatever it was.
Rite Aid, what the fuck are you talking about? Fuck CVS.
I don't know which. It's a
Dude,
pharmacy.
if you compare CVS and Rite Aid wins every day.
It's a pharmacy. I don't be knowing which one is which. And it's just like, you always put yourself under pressure. You never just lived that, all right, I'm here, so let me figure out what I can do while I'm here. You always said, all right, I need to do this to get this, and I need to, and you always put yourself in a pressure situation instead of just letting yourself
but that's what I'm like,
progress.
Bro, and
I just let myself naturally progress. Yeah, do I have pressure?
It's so hard.
100%.
I'm not gonna lie. It is like
myself.
It's so hard to get away from that pressure, because I'm not gonna lie, I've tried so many times to just get away from that, like, everyday life pressure.
I know.
So it's like you as a human being, it's like, it's always amazing, because it's like, you don't
ask me about certain things.
Because, like, you don't
here, like,
because you don't let yourself face that pressure. You don't let yourself even
the head, bro.
But you don't even let yourself open up to any pressure whatsoever.
Yeah, I just hide that shit. Like, yeah, it's hiding certain things and letting it seep up and shit. It's not good for you. And I don't let it get to that point. But yeah, I just pressure,
That's what I'm
anger,
saying,
certain
like,
things like that.
it's so.
I put it on the back burner for a minute until I need that.
But that's the
throw me
thing. It's
somewhere.
like not that I fell into that. Oh, you gotta like you gotta go to school, you gotta go to college, you gotta go to you have to have a good job, you have to have a family, and you have to move on, right? I mean, it's like I didn't necessarily fall into that because obviously I'm a single father. But at the same time, it's like every day is the same pressure. Every day it's almost the same shit, but like a different story almost. And that is a crazy way to live.
Yeah.
That is a crazy ass way to live.
You just gotta make that shit work though. You can't like look at that and be like, damn, this is tough. You gotta look at that and be like, all right, so what are we gonna do next?
But how do you build yourself up to be that?
You just can't wake up with a negative.
Because we're at the age where we're seeing people younger than ourselves just fucking thrive. And that is not gonna lie, that's tough.
But we're also seeing people twice our age.
Do you know who Juan Soto is?
Yeah.
Baseball player?
And
you know he's a year younger than me?
Bro, Zion is younger than us, bro.
That's crazy.
And he just signed a $159 million deal. Bro, it's just like, but that is just like, bro, I wasn't born 6'7", freakish athleticism. I'm a 5'11", maybe on a good day, 6 foot dude.
Dude's a 5'11" lunch lady.
See, you've been calling me lunch lady for like 6 years, and it's crazy. But it's just like I wasn't born with certain gifts or certain advantages with height or anything like that. I'm and low key like given I was good at certain things, was not good at certain things, got injured, couldn't do, and I just dealt with that shit. It's just like whatever.
You remember when I tore my ACL at the age of 14?
I do remember that. And bro, I fractured a growth plate when I was in middle school and couldn't join the football team because they're like, if we refracture that, you won't finish growing one leg. So I couldn't play football in high school or nothing. And I loved it. And they wanted me to until they found out my fucking injury history and everything. Bro, it was just like, you deal with that shit and be like, all right, so what can I do next? You can't just be like, damn, I could have been the best tight end ever. I could have been the best runner. No, you can't think about that.
Tight end is such a pause.
Tight end is crazy because first off, they're
why would they call him a tight end?
Tight end is wild.
If the end is tight,
is it that tight? Anyway.
It's a pause.
It's pause.
It's one of the biggest pauses ever.
Ayo for the one time. Anyway. But it's just like, I don't think about, I could have made it to the league. Because I also couldn't have. Maybe I wouldn't have made it, and I worked hard in football for 12 years and went to college and still didn't make the league. I don't think about any of those what ifs. I think about, let me fuck with this.
So you kind of like...
I was dealt.
So you have like a pick yourself. Basically, whatever it is, just pick it up and keep moving.
Yeah, just be like, so that's the path. Let me work with that path. I don't know.
I keep just pointing at the camera.
Don't let me just like, damn, I could have been on that path. No, fuck that path. I'm on this path now, so let me turn this path into a better path. That's where I'm at.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know what it is, but it is so hard for me to have that mentality.
I mean,
I don't know why, but there's just...
Like, I've had a few people ask me, like, why do you, like, how can you just, like, keep going? It's just like, I do it. I don't know. I don't see any other way because I'm not a negative person. I've never been a negative person. I can't see myself be a negative person because that's just not my personality. I'm just always an upbeat, happy dude.
No, what I'll say is I definitely do think we should pick up on this conversation another time.
100%.
Hell yeah.
Because low-key, I'm going to be stacked. I'm going to keep it stacked. I got to piss. I'm going to be real.
Not going to lie, those Henny shots did me in. So what are your final takes to wrap to wrap this all up into one statement? What is that one statement?
Ayo, 2020 was a...
What do you mean, ayo?
Like, I'm saying like,
you lead off the statement with ayo. I feel like you're gonna say something wild.
You're getting it way too New Yorkie. I'm saying New
Yorkie is crazy.
AYE space yo, not ayo. All right, but yo. 2020 was a crazy time, and that shit shaped us out to who we are now and where we have built ourselves to be. So it's just like, keep working towards a good path, and don't let the negatives affect you. There's a lot of crazy things going on in this world. We was talking about conspiracy theories, this and a third. Just work towards the good self that you are, and stop letting the negatives fuck you up and affect you. What else you got?
I mean, my final thoughts is that, like, if we think of all the human beings in the world, I'm going to look at the camera, don't you worry. if you look at all the human beings in the world, there's some really different human beings. Like, imagine being Kanye West or like Donald Trump and like just having like just every. Anyway, basically to what Matt said, you know, life can be hard, but like at least you're not Hillary Clinton. This was definitely a fire ass episode.
What are we on right now?
We're on that Henny baby.
Off the booth.
Off that Henny baby.
You good?
Yeah, I'm definitely good.
Son died after every shot. It was kind of crazy.
Dude, like, I want to touch on that like real fast before we end this.
I didn't have a chaser.
Dude,
I was
bro,
watering my
you
chaser.
are disgusting.
Tank, baby.
No, you're not a tank. You're disgusting. Because alcohol is disgusting.
Nah, beer is disgusting. Alcohol, you can deal with it.
Dude.
Beer? Ugh.
You're taking shots of Henny, and I still feel like...
You still got the taste?
I
in your mouth?
feel like 2020.
You got the... Fuck. Something feels like a whole COVID shot.
No. But what I was going to say back then when we were talking about, dude, the COVID shot had me out of action for like 2 days.
Yeah, I never took a vaccine. I never even got tested. I forgot to say it, bro. I only got it right before COVID hit. Like, because it was officially in the United States in March, and we went into quarantine. March.
Matt
10th.
started COVID.
But the whole household. The whole household. I feel like we had it in February before, and yeah,
I think we got to start an investigation. Yo, I think Matt started COVID.
I might have brought that shit to the States.
Would you guys agree that Matt started COVID?
I was in China in late 2019. No,
That's a deep thought, right?
nah.
Yo, imagine if Matt was behind all this shit.
Bro, fuck off. Bro, I come home from work and I'm feeling a little, and during work I was fine, but I'm feeling a little like, I go to get a glass of water and I'm like, whoa, drop the glass. I'm like, I'm feeling crazy. I go lay down on the couch. I'm out 17 hours. And bro, I was bedridden for like
you want to know
5 days.
You want to know how I found out I had COVID? I ate a beef patty and it didn't taste as good as it normally did.
Oh, nah, that's crazy. I would be sick if I ate a beef patty and it didn't taste like
I just want to say, as my final thought, this is going to finally be my final thought.
Quick, what's on your beef patties? What do you be getting? What's your works?
So I don't get cocoa bread. And it's not because I don't... It's not because I don't like cocoa bread. It's just I think, like, because I've had a beef patty with cocoa bread.
Filling you up way too much, though.
Too much.
Yeah. If you get 2 beef patties with cocoa bread on it, you're like, whoa.
You're not going to finish
12
it.
hours.
And if you do finish it,
I'm a dog, but
that's because you're disgusting.
You're a bucket.
That is a lot.
Nah, yeah, 2 cocoa.
So for me,
with cocoa bread,
like me, I want to smoke 2 or 3 of those shits because that's how good they are. Most likely.
What's your innards? What do you?
And it's weird, but I get a beef patty with mayo.
Yeah.
I was gonna say ketchup, not ketchup.
What the fuck?
Mayo, hot sauce, lettuce, and
you gotta get cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah, I get
mayo, lettuce, hot sauce, and cheese.
Yeah, same thing. I get beef patty, cheese, lettuce.
But I can't do the cocoa bread. It's too much.
Yeah,
for
I
me.
get cocoa bread. I'm just a dog.
But I'll never. That's my final thought. I will never turn my back on the beef patty.
And if you know it tastes bad, you must be sick. Clearly.
I don't think it tastes bad.
No, I mean, if it don't taste the same,
I don't know what that. I don't know. No homo, but I don't know. Or okay, we're gonna cut that.
Hey yo, pause.
Pause. But I don't know what's in a beef patty. I don't know what the beef is actually made of.
Straight Jamaican mystery meat. You know the vibes.
Right. But I'll eat it. I'll eat 2 or 3 of them a day.
I got a bunch of beef patties.
No, I'm not saying I eat beef patties that much, but it's like a tradition that will never.
Oh yeah, bro. Like I said,
ever
real quick,
leave my body.
I don't know when I said this, but I remember saying this at some point. I said if I ever become rich, or when I become rich, this, that, and a third, I'm gonna get a mansion, right? I'm gonna go to my favorite corner store.
Imagine inventing a beef patty machine.
Please stop talking. I'm gonna go to my favorite corner store.
I gave one of you an idea.
My favorite person.
One of you in Belgium.
I'm gonna get my favorite corner store guy. See, I don't want to say what they are. What people be calling them. I'm gonna get my favorite corner store guy.
I'm
gonna pull him up. I'm gonna make him a shop, and I'm gonna, like, down the street from my mansion. I'm gonna be like, all right, boom. I'm gonna come here every couple days, and you are gonna be the best corner store in the Beverly Hills area.
Quick question.
Yeah.
And this is gonna end the podcast, right?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
chicken-sized Hillary Clintons. No, hold
We
on.
talked about this yesterday.
Hold on. 20.
Bro, I feel like it's the same answer. And it wasn't 5, it was 10.
Okay, fine, 30. 30?
Bro, I feel like it's the same answer.
30 chicken-sized Hillary Clintons?
Yeah.
Or 2? Now, this is wild.
Bro, 2?
Hillary Clinton-sized chickens. Which one are you fighting?
I'm smoking the 30 chicken-sized Hillary Clintons because we're one hit bunch, bro.
Steve, 30 little chickens, you think you're fighting
No,
every
not little
single
chickens. 30 little Hillary Clintons.
30 little Hillary Clinton.
Or 2 Hillary Clinton-sized chickens.
One regular sized chicken.
Right.
Fight 30.
No, not even a regular Hillary Clinton-sized chicken.
Yeah, bro, I'm smoking the 30 mini Hillary Clintons.
Fights went down.
That's what we were saying yesterday. Shout out V-Man, who's in our basketball podcast, Off the Backboard. Me and him were saying 1 human-sized chicken is wild because Peter Griffin could barely pull that out.
But Matt,
2 is crazy.
as a human being,
You see the beaks on them motherfuckers? They're gonna
Pride.
peck you.
put your pride aside. No, bring your pride into the conversation.
I'm smoking 30 mini Hillary Clintons. I feel like I could smoke 30 regular Hillary Clintons. I'm smoking the 30 mini Hillary Clintons. Fuck out of here.
I'm smoking that big ass chicken.
2? You put 2 into the
2.
equation. You're bugging the fuck out.
I am smoking those fucking chickens.
See, I just feel I got.
Bro, it's a test of manhood.
I will never not have faith in my mans. I feel like you're losing that battle, though. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
What makes you say that?
2 chickens that are the size of Hillary?
Bro, 30 of anything is a lot.
But they're each one shot, bro. And
Bro.
they're not bringing you down, bro. They're not.
So if 15 walked up in formation and you didn't see the other
I'm gonna
15,
keep it
you're
a
getting
stack. Bro, I'm gonna keep it
Matt.
a stack. I'm gonna just ying, and it's
So-
taking like 6 out, bro.
You don't have belief that I would beat up the 2 Hillary Clinton sized chickens.
Bro, you know how big a chicken
Matt.
is? Like a regular chicken, they're
Matt.
this tall.
Matt,
Hillary Clinton, that tall, is smaller than your daughter's height.
Matt.
Your daughter would get put out 1 punch. So that kid is getting put out 1 punch.
Why'd you have to say that?
But it's just like any baby, bro. Any infant, any baby. You're not gonna punch a baby, of course. That's wild. But I'm saying, any baby would get put out in 1 punch by a grown man. So Hillary Clinton, the size of a baby, is getting put out in 1 punch.
But there's
so
30.
that's just I'm putting out 30 fucking haymakers, bro. What are you talking about right now?
I do not trust your fucking coordination enough. If there is, if we look to the right of ourselves and 30 midget Hillary Clintons just ran out the
us
corner.
4 are smoking any mini Hillary Clinton coming through that door.
Very true. But I promise you, and I will swallow my pride.
Hey, yo.
I will swallow my pride. I thought you were going to say it again.
Nah. Hey, yo.
I'm going to swallow my pride and say I'm not coordinated enough to fight 30 of anything.
See, you're crazy because, bro, chicken sized. So it's, lack for the better
it's
word.
a little
Lack
ass.
for the better word.
There's 30 of them.
Lack for a better word. They're just crazy midgets. Bro.
There's
it's
30
just like,
midgets running at you full force. They have a plan.
And they're catching,
Matt, there's
and they're
30
catching
of
the
them.
fucking hands, bro.
Bro, there's 30.
And they're catching the
Bro, you're
fucking
telling
hands.
me. You're telling me.
They're catching the fucking hands.
You're telling me right now, right?
Bro, without an actual doubt in my mind.
They know we exist.
And I know they exist.
Bro, before they come around that
real
corner.
quick, Yatu didn't hear this last night. Sun said instead it was 10. He also said they had Glocks because he tried making it crazy. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? But anyway, bro, I'm smoking 30, 40, 50. I'm smoking any
You're not.
size Hillary Clinton, bro. You're
Guys, come on.
Bro, because I'm going to keep it a sec. What are they going to do to take... I'm a big dude, bro. What are they going to do to take me down, bro?
They're going to have a... Matt, you underestimate 30...
Hillary Clinton didn't have a plan to save fucking 4 and like fucking
Bro,
affairs.
you're telling me 30...
How's she gonna have a plan to beat up a giant?
Bro, we're not
compared to her,
talking
I'm a
about
giant.
one Hillary Clinton. We're talking about 30.
And they both have the fucking IQ of a pea.
30 Hillary Clintons.
They all have
They
IQ
have to
of a
at least come up with one idea to catch you off guard.
And they not, because they're midgets, bro.
Bro, I promise you there'll be 27 coming around the corner.
All right, so all I'm hearing is you clearly don't have faith against 30 mini Hillary Clintons.
Because 30
And
of
I
one
do.
thing is crazy.
And 2 human
Bro, if I saw-
is wild.
If I'm the 30 Hillary Clintons, right?
Yeah.
I'm sending 25 of them at your ass so that you can fight an epic bat. Bro, if you're telling
It's gonna be
me,
an epic proportioned
bro,
battle,
25 midgets running at you and you're going to be totally fine?
Yes, I'm going to be fine.
Bro, you're totally fine with 25 midgets running at
Bro,
you.
I feel like you just very underestimate.
No, you
how I can be
underestimate.
able to handle
Bro,
myself.
25 brains, no matter how stupid they are going to come up with a plan to fuck you up. And the
And
other
guess what?
5?
All I could need is that broom right there, and I'm smoking half of it
Right.
with
So
one
you know
hit.
what's going to happen? Remember when I said there was 30 Hillary Clintons? You're going to be busy with that fucking broom fighting the 25 of them, and boom, the 5 of them have figured their way through the window.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
And they're gonna- bro.
Hillary Clintons cannot take me down, even if I'm off guard.
No, if
I
they're
just not taking
So what are you
them.
going to do if the 5 of them at the same time grab your booty hole or something?
Hey,
Like-
all right, hey yo, we might end it off on that real quick. That was wild.
Just
Because
saying.
I'm not continuing that argument.
I'm just saying.
I'm not continuing that argument one letter more.
What are you gonna do?
Nope, we're not.
He knows he's
talking
wrong.
About, nah.
Because bro, any man
Nah,
that
that's
feels his
wild.
just wild shit getting grabbed, you're gonna be distracted, and then the other 25 are gonna do you dirty.
That is so wild,
Hillary Clinton plays dirty, and now there's 30 of them.
bro. Why?
I win. All right, that was another edition of the Built Different podcast, a different conversation. It was fun. It was a good hour 54 that we're gonna edit into an hour 30. I promise. It was fun.
Oh no, this was a great time.
For sure.
Yeah.
We're going to continue this argument. I hope you know.
Nah, bro, this argument is done. You just brought in a booty hole. I'm just done. I'm good on that, bro. You just took it to a different level.
If you guys made it this far, I love you. It was another good edition of the podcast, a different conversation.
Shout out to Belgium.
Shout out to, no, for real. Shout out to whoever you are. Whoever you are, whoever the 7 or 8 individuals of you watching in Belgium, spread the word, because I swear to God, if I get like thousands of followers in Belgium, I will move there.
He's capping.
I'm not capping at all.
And Max Verstappen is the greatest Formula One driver ever.
See, I don't know shit about Formula One driving. But
I'm going to trust Steve's opinion.
Yeah.
Lewis
Trust that.
Hamilton is second to,
Because I watch basketball and
Lewis,
football,
but-
so
You
yeah.
gotta give it to Max this year.
Got to give it to Max this year. He's really doing his
Max
best.
Campbell.
He's
I don't know.
he's performing for his sponsors. All right, everybody, have a good night. It was fun. We'll catch you on the next episode of whatever it is I release, because as you guys know, I'm wildin'. So have a good night.
Boy.
Let's get it.